Good morning. The August 15, 2013 New York City Campaign Finance Board is in session. We have minutes from our August 5th meeting. Do I hear a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I'd like to congratulate Art Chang and the Voter Advisory Assistance Committee on the launch of the New York City voter mobilization app on August 7th before a great crowd, and it's gotten great publicity. And Art will report in a minute or two on that. Amy.
I just have a couple of things. Again, we are getting, finishing up our education, so we did a program for the 2013 elections, and we'll talk about the mobile application, but we also have finishing up production of the video voter guide. We're finishing up the printing of the regular voter guide, which should mail in a couple of weeks. We had our first debate of the season, the first debate between the candidates for controller on Monday night, and tonight we'll be holding our second debate among the candidates for Democratic primary for public advocate tonight at BAM, and the first one was at CUNY's Graduate Center. And we will be having the first mayoral debate next Wednesday, August 21st, at the Town Hall. So very busy education season.
Thank you, Amy. And now a report from Art, the chair of the Voter Advisory Assistance Committee.
Well, thank you, Father. I want to just congratulate the staff of the Campaign Finance Board for all their hard work in making the launch of the nycvotes.org mobile app possible. It was a Herculean effort, and it still continues to be a significant effort. And over the coming weeks, you'll see, before the primary, you'll see the full rollout of the candidate bios in this app. You'll see the ability for individuals to make contributions to political candidates in the app. And you'll see lots of other features that will provide a true end-to-end experience for voters in New York. So thanks to everybody in the Campaign Finance Board staff for your efforts on this. Thank you.
Thank you, Art, and congratulations again to all involved in that. We now will have a candidate appearance. I'll turn it over to Amy.
Cheryl Pap, want to come up? Am I pronouncing your name right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Did you want your advisor to come up there? It's the issue is a 502A petition that the issue is a 502A petition that Ms. Pam had filed last week that was denied based on the delegation by Father Parks and to be ratified today.
Well, my name is Cheryl Pam. I'm a candidate for City Council in District 10 in Northern Manhattan, over in Marble Hill, Inwood, and Washington Heights. Sitting with me is Felipe Wittick Sanchez, who's my treasurer, who's just come on board. I just want to thank the people of the City of New York for supporting the creation of a system of public match funds. Without public matching funds, I would not be able to be a candidate in this race. I think it's a good system, and it's an accountable system. And I would just ask that you, in your efforts to maintain accountability, not lose sight of your mission, which is to level the playing field and give voters more choices of candidates. I would not be running without public match funds. And I just would ask that you help your staff enforce accountability and keep in mind your mission. Here's an example, one of many, where I feel that your efforts to maintain accountability were really in conflict with your overall mission. And this was one of the most ridiculous instances where the auditor felt I had an invalid match claim. A dry cleaner in my neighborhood, that I see probably once a week or at least twice a month, donated $100 in cash to my campaign. He signed a contribution card and dated it and filled it out with his information. And I had neglected to have the committee name printed on the contribution card, People for Cheryl. I wrote it in. So the contribution was considered an invalid match claim, and I called the auditor after my statement review, and she told me that I had to get a letter from the contributor affirming that, you know, he had in fact contributed to People for Cheryl. So I did that, and as you know, these kinds of things take time. When you are running a campaign, you're supposed to be campaigning, and at the time I didn't have a treasurer, I was the treasurer. So I was going over back to him and, you know, getting this documentation that was being requested. So he signed it, I turned it in, the next statement review, there's still something wrong with his claim. And I call the auditor. She says, well, we need certain boilerplate language in there about, you know, these were his personal funds, and, you know. I said, okay, would it be okay if I just had him fill out another contribution card? She said yes. So I brought him the contribution card. He signs it, I turned it in. Another statement review. This is months now because he gave me the donation in 2012. So this other statement review, it's still there, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm really busy. I'd rather be out in the street campaigning and not worrying about this $100 contribution. Then there's this little voice in my head going, well, that's $600, you know, that you need because you're running against an incumbent. So I call her again and I tell her that, you know, I wish I had been getting very clear and precise instruction from her, because I do call her each statement review. I call my auditor and talk to her. And that I wish that I wouldn't keep seeing these repeat invalid match claims in her statement reviews. And she said, well, you know, we looked at it, and yes, we see that you did what was asked, but now we think this isn't his signature. And, you know, we just don't think that he signed it. And I said, are you calling me a liar? Are you saying that I forged his signature? Do you want me to take a video of him saying that he, in fact, made the donation? Do you want me to bring him down here to your office? And she said, no, we don't think that's necessary. We think you probably shouldn't go asking for any more documents. And you know what? We think you shouldn't claim a match on this. So, I mean, that's ludicrous. That's ludicrous. I mean, I was speechless. I didn't know what to say. It's like, what are you doing? The point of the whole process of reconciling these invalid match claims is to actually make sure that they're valid and to find a way to help the candidate submit valid documentation. I did everything that was asked, and all of a sudden, she's a handwriting expert. I'm just telling you this little story because it's one example of many in my personal experience where I feel like your staff have kind of lost sight of the big picture. So I'm just pleading for help, you know, and I'm expecting that we are going to qualify for public match funds this week. I did not claim any matches for any of the donations where they've been repeatedly in my statement reviews, and for whatever reason, despite constant contact with my auditor, I've been unable to fulfill her requirements. So, you know, that's really my plea, is that you not lose sight of the big picture. Without your help, without the public match funds, I would not be in this race at all. I would not be able to run against an incumbent. So, thank you.
Well, thank you for your statements. Rich, have anything? What we're going to do is, we originally had a meeting scheduled for next Thursday, I believe, correct, Amy?
Yes.
And we postponed that a week. Normally, we would not approve matching grants until the next meeting, but since we had postponed that meeting, if everything is in by Tuesday and the staff has a chance to look at it, I'll be delegated by the board to approve payments next Thursday. So that's an example of how we are trying to fulfill our mission as best we can. Okay?
Okay, and can I respond?
Sure.
Just quickly. I mean, it's getting very late in the campaign, and I actually need funds so I can do my get out the vote work. I'm running against an incumbent who has outside money. You know, he has unions that will spend money on him, whether he raises money or not. So I really am pleading that you act more quickly and make a decision in my case.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll now entertain a vote to go into executive session.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So we are now back in session, and I will turn the rest of the agenda over to Amy.
The first matter before the board is to ratify a 502A petition that Father Parks denied against, brought by Cheryl Pam. The basis of that 502A petition was that she was not paid at the last board meeting last Monday because she had not met threshold. I note for the record that she still has not met threshold because of the 80 district residents that she has. 9 of them are duplicate contributors. People have contributed twice, so therefore she does not have sufficient numbers of district resident contributions from district residents. The threshold is 75 individual district residents giving you $10 and receiving $5,000 in matching claims. And as of today, she still does not meet that threshold because of the 80 district residents she has claimed. 9 of them are repeat contributors. So I asked the board to ratify Father Park's decision to deny the original 502A petition.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next is a 502A petition brought by Bill de Blasio based on the invalidation of matching claims in the last payment. The staff is recommending that the board deny that 502A petition.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Next, the board has before it a complaint against the Cynthia Tompkins campaign. The staff is recommending that the board dismiss that complaint.
So moved.
All in favor? Aye.
The board also has before it a complaint against the Paul A. Vallone campaign, and the staff is recommending that the board dismiss that complaint.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next, the board has before it the vote on public funds payments. I will read the names of the candidates and the amounts, or the staff is recommending for public funds payment today. First is Bill de Blasio, $137,102. Joseph Loda, $154,886. William Thompson, $80,974. Anthony Weiner, $99,208, for a total for mayor, $472,170. Next, for the Office of Public Advocate, Letitia James, $25,279. Rashma Sajani, $179,339. Daniel Squadron, $199,899, for total payments for Public Advocate of $404,517. Next, for the Office of City Controller, Scott Stringer, $204,031. And for the Office of Borough President in Manhattan, Gail Brewer, $109,543. Robert Jackson, also in Manhattan, $35,568. Jessica Lappin in Manhattan, $12,568. In the Borough of Queens, Melinda Katz, $61,378. Peter Vallone Jr., $8,920, for total public funds payments for the Office of Borough President of $227,977. Next, for the Office of City Council, in City Council District 1, Margaret Chin, $712. Jennifer Rajkumar, $3,631. Richard Del Rio, $6,479. In City Council District 5, Edward Hartzog, $77,092. And Benjamin Kalos, also in District 5, $87,780. In City Council District Number 7, Joyce Johnson, $79,087. Manuel Lantiga, $87,780. Mark Levine, $87,780. Mark Otto, $71,261. In City Council District 8, Melissa Mark Viverito, $87,780. Edward Santos, $64,438. In City Council District 12, Andrew King, $21,945. In City Council District 15, Cynthia Tompkins, $2,536. In City Council District 16, Vanessa Gibson, $69,910. Darrell Johnson, $142. Olo Omotosho, $33,037. Carlos Sierra, $83,967. In City Council District 17, Julio Pavone, $4,313. In City Council District 19, Chrissy Vosaripian, $228. In City Council District 24, Mujab Rahman, $20,303. In City Council District 27, Clyde Vanell, $37,004. In City Council District 31, Michael Duncan, $46,797. In District 32, Lou Simon, $15,025. In District 33, Stephen Levin, $87,780. And Stephen Pearson, $15,202. In City Council District 34, Humberto Soto, $29,383. In District 35, Edie Fox, $47. And Frank Hurley, $969. In City Council District 37, Kimberly Council, $87,732. Rafael Espinal, $7,267. And Heriberto Mateo, $42,379. In District 38, Carlos Machaca, $87,780. In District 40, Sandra Thomas, $18,610. In District 42, Christopher Banks, $61,127. Also in District 42, Inez Barron, $36,155. Also in District 42, John C. Whitehead, $4,788. In District 45, Jamani Williams, $21,945. In District 47, John Liziansky, $87,780. In District 48, Chaim Deutsch, $87,780. Also in District 48, Teresa Scavo, $11,845. In District 50, Lisa Giovanazzo, $57. Also in District 50, John Mancuso, $13,765. And Mendy Myriznik in District 50, $87,780, for a total for the Office of City Council of $1,779,198, and total payments of $3,087,893.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
There being no further business, I'm willing to entertain a motion to adjourn.
No, we have to wait, no, we have one more thing.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. The staff is recommending that the board issue an advisory opinion to state that a runoff election is reasonably anticipated in the Democratic primary for the office of Public Advocate.
So moved. Second.
All in favor? Aye. And the motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you all very much.